Hey everybody, welcome back. Kovac here, and for this one, we'll be doing a pet spotlight on Severs back there. Starting out with this first match here, we go ahead and Ashes of Outland a potential haunt right there, or Ghostly Bite. That's pretty bad too. I'm going to predict that he's just going to go for an ethereal, so I'm going to go for my Void Slap here. Oh, he did not do that. Okay, well, I mean, he could have also consumed magic, the blind, and got a little bit of heal out of it too. Let me go ahead and go into... Actually, I think this might be the better decision. Just stay in and throw this dot on him. Oh, there goes his heal there. At least he doesn't have ethereal. Alright, so might Ghostly Bite me here, but I think that's okay. Or is it? I think I'd actually rather take that on my flyer here. All of his pets are relatively slow, so I don't think I really have to worry about the speed increase. My Dragon Racial is also procced for this dot here, so that's pretty great. Get some damage right here. Unless if I crit, I won't quite finish him here, but this will, so that way he's not able to heal right there. I mean, he could, but it wouldn't be the best decision in the world. Let me go ahead and just Dazzling Dance, just because. I mean, like I said, I am faster than all these. They're all very slow, so speed won't be as important, but you know, might as well, I guess. I mean, for power balls and stuff like that. At this point, we go for a Bone Bite first, because it's probably going to throw down a trap. I'd rather it go off on my Necro Ray Spawnling here more than anything. Oh, nice hits right there. Alright. So at this point, I guess I'll just spam Dazzling Dance and hope that the trap goes off on me. I'm trying to get it to go off as well as just soak up all of those hits from this. Looks like it's not going to go off. Okay. Go ahead and bring in... I guess go ahead and bring in Severs now. Go ahead and finish him with a squeeze. Whoa, what was that little backhand motion there with that squeeze? Did you see that? That was kind of strange. Okay, so let me go ahead and punch him first. Oh, yep, there goes the power balls that I was talking about. It's not going to be faster than me quite yet. Let me try and get off a stun here. Well, hopefully not getting stunned myself. Ah, and it goes off as I stun him. No! Okay. That should be fine, though. He's just going for power balls anyway. A squeeze will be very good right here. A lot of damage. So yeah, see that? He does like a little backhand motion there with the squeeze. That's pretty funny. And that squeeze is going to be negating quite a bit of his speed there for when he tries to do that. I'm not going to take the chance of getting crit or something there, so let me go ahead and just play it safe in Ashes of Outland. Because I don't want to risk that. He could easily crit. No, he went for supercharge too. Alright, well let's go ahead and Needle Claw. And you can't hit me. And there we go. Very nice. Alright. That was a pretty great first battle there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Which one of these teams has Sludge Claw? Yeah, let's go ahead and roll with this one. This one does have the Sludge Claw build here. So, yeah, Severs here. He is a drop-in Torghast. I guess it's like an NPC. Otherwise, it would show like treasure or whatever. Does have two breeds available to him, being the Power and Power Balance. I prefer the Power myself, as it's quite a bit of power there. It's not the slowest in the world, but not the fastest either. And the health, you know, really doesn't matter a whole lot, especially since he's an undead. Pretty great moveset overall. I mean, all 6 could be situationally useful in different scenarios, although I think this build right here is probably the best 9 times out of 10. You know, Sludge Claw is only really good if it's like on, say, a Toxic Fumes team. If you got like maybe some AoE poison such as Great Sting and whatnot, you know, stuff like that. I went ahead and decided to just go ahead to take Grasp. That way I could lock them in. They won't be able to flee. Then I can pop them with a Sludge Claw. So, great stuff there. He has a pretty good combo here with Squeeze into a Bash. Squeeze hits ridiculously hard thanks to his high attack power. So you're going to be popping them for quite a bit of damage, and that slow is really great. So, almost guaranteed to be faster than them, unless, of course, they're flying type, and then at that point might be a problem, but everything else you should be able to outspeed and go for a Bash or a Death Grip, you know. You could swap them out too if you decide to go with that over Bash, but I feel like Bash is probably the better option. And then, you know, Punch, pretty great basic attack, especially versus, you know, those pesky dragons, such as the Clutch Sister, more particularly the Twilight Whelpling, because at least you're faster. I think it's faster than all the breeds except the Power Speed Twilight Whelpling, because I believe that speed is 279. Everything else you're faster than, so pretty great stuff there. Now, Sludge Claw, I think, works a little bit differently than, say, something like Puncture Wound, which is kind of similar, you know, where it does double damage to target's poison. I think it works where if they are poisoned, it'll just straight up do the, you know, 700 damage or however much it is, instead of popping them twice, doing, you know, like 350, 350. Because the great thing about Puncture Wound is that it can actually break decoy. I don't think Sludge Claw can. I was about to say clan. But I think that's how it works. I mean, we'll get to see it in action pretty soon here, hopefully. But yeah, I figured I'd try out this build here with Anomalous, Toxic Fumes, and then the good old best buddy Infernal Pyreclaw to round out the team. This duo right here, I absolutely love for one main reason is absolutely shreds the Knight Captain Murky player who, for whatever reason, is still playing that team. She just gets absolutely shredded. So funny watching his pets melt from AoE poison, so that's one big reason why I love this duo right here, is there's not much he can really do about it. He's got 2 humanoids, so they're taking quite a beating from, you know, Cleave, and then his last pet is the dragon, you know, which is probably his saving grace, but again, that thing can only do but so much, and it's getting popped for quite a bit of damage too, so oh, I love beating that guy so much. So much. He's caused me so much trouble back in BFA especially, and he's still out and about, so it's always great to give that guy a loss whenever I can. Hopefully he'll be able to hop to a battle here. But overall, yeah, pretty great pet. You can buy him off the auction house. Prices will vary depending on server, of course, but I don't remember him being particularly expensive though, so like less than 10k, something like that, so pretty affordable. Again, power I would recommend, but you know, power balance isn't half bad either. Well, looks like the same guy. Okay, I'm fine with this. You have Ghostly Bite on your Ghastly Kid. It's good to remember that. One bad thing is that he could cleanse my poisons off of his Ghastly Kid, so that's a bit of a uh-oh scenario there. Let me go ahead and corrosion first. That way I can deal a little bit extra damage with my toxic fumes here. Now, unfortunately, his little Ragnaros isn't going to get affected by being poisoned because he is an elemental, so Poison Protocol only lasts, you know, the regular 2 turns on him, as you can see right there. Another reason why the elemental ratio is so good. So good. So many people underestimate it. Let's see. Sludge Claw isn't going to hit very hard versus this Ghastly Kid. Let me go ahead and throw up one more corrosion on him first before I swap out. Still have my magic ratio, so that's good. Probably going to Ghostly Bite here. I prefer him to do that probably on Severs, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and go into him. It's about to run out of time there. Doesn't have hoof, so I don't have to worry about that. Let me go ahead and do it anyway. Just as, actually, it'll do a little bit extra damage since corrosion is out too, so might even kill him. Alright, yep, see right there? It just does a straight up 700 damage. It doesn't pop him twice like Puncture Wound. So I guess this can't break Decoy. I'm assuming. And that was a pretty bad swap. There goes your Iron Starlet there, buddy. And Grasp is usually a pretty bad ability, but hits pretty hard on high attack power pets such as Severs here, so not half bad. Plus, like I said, you could lock them in so they can't escape, so they're forced to take that Sludge Claw damage. Or a bash. More preferably the Sludge Claw, of course. Let me go ahead and do that now. I think it should still kill him. Yep, there we go. Be kind of funny if he went for a Consume Magic. Yep, he totally did. Still got one more turn of that, but it's not really going to matter a whole lot because he's an elemental back there. Still going to do it regardless because he's probably just going to Ghostly Bite me anyway. He can't kill me, Magic Racial, and at least I'll be able to get out a corrosion on him right here. Oh, it's still going to go for a trap there, buddy. Well, you know, if it doesn't go off here, you're dead. So you probably should have finished me off there. You know, regardless, I was going to win that. Pretty great team there. No Sludge Claw. Good to know that it works like that. Pretty short cooldown too, 2-round cooldown. Alrighty, so that guy is out and about right now, so I'd say all my Sludge Claw, well, Sludge Claw, all my Sever teams ought to do pretty well against him. I don't know why Sludge Claw was the first word that came out of my mouth. Yeah, not half bad ability there, you know. It's just kind of too bad that he doesn't have his own way to set out a poison. You know, if I were to replace grass, so I'd put something there that could at least put out a poison, but oh well. Should be fine. Alright, oh, a Shrieker. So double low health magic types that deal quite a bit of damage and both have Soul Rush and then a knockoff Blinktron. Interesting stuff here, not going to lie. Let me go ahead and start out with Severs just to see what he starts out with. Okay, that's not who I was expecting, not in the least. I was expecting one of those two for sure. Let me go ahead and go back into my dragon here. Get a Cyclone. I don't think I really have to worry about the temporal anomaly there. So I'm just going to go ahead and swap. into the Jade Mist before he gets up that that inflation there. Alright, gonna go straight into a rain dance before I take too much damage here. Even though it's weak, it is racking up quite a bit thanks to the whole Stampede ability change where it does, you know, kind of like a set amount of damage per time. So, you know, like the first one doesn't deal a whole lot. Second one does a bit more damage, and the third one hits for quite a bit. And those low health pets are going to take quite a beating from that Cyclone. I feel like this knockoff Blinktron is obviously my main concern here, for sure. Those two back there are just going to kind of get picked off by my Cyclone. He's probably going to get down another... Oh no, he's gone back in inflation. Okay. That's all good. Hopefully I'll finish him right here. Nice. Faster than both of them. So I could go... Oh, he might go for Siphon Anima. Is it worth going for Rain Dance here? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Can he kill me with... Oh no, he just went for a Soul Rush. Okay, I'll take that. I will definitely take that for sure. Yeah, that was great, actually. Let me go ahead and I guess go into Severs here. I do have that going. I don't know if I want to really risk it, though. Whether I get a stun or not. So I'm just going to go for Squeeze. It should guarantee to kill him, thanks to that. And all there's left is the Shrieker there. Which, you know, could have got a stun or whatever, but I still should have been able to pull that out pretty easily. Let's go ahead and hop into this team right here with the Toe Nibbler. I've been enjoying playing with this pet again quite recently. A pet that I kind of forgot about, so really love this pet. You know, got the Primal Cry here, help out to get extra speed for Severs. Actually taking Death Grip here to potentially swap out any pets that I'm faster than. Oh, alright. A bit of a Darkness team with a Dust Bunny. But Flurry was nerfed, so if he misses, he misses. Let's go ahead and go into the Toe Nibbler here. Hopefully he doesn't start out with the Rabbit. Nice, okay. Let me go for a Black Claw first. Now let's go straight for flank. Let's go for flank while there's no darkness up. Or that. Is it worth potentially getting this down on any of his pets to take that damage? I don't think so. So let me go ahead and swap actually. Let's go ahead and go into Anomalous. Okay. Now, is this the shadow that I run into that usually has Solar Beam? I don't remember. I kind of remember there being a shadow. Nope, he's got a Shadow Shock. Okay. Let's see. Is it worth getting this down? I think Corrosion is better option there. And yep, even if he hit on the high end, my racial is going to proc again. That's hilarious. Okay. And this kind of just wastes out his turn here, thanks to my magic racial allowing him to potentially die right there. He didn't go down though, but that's perfectly fine. This just allows me to get up my Primal Cry in case if he decides to bring in that rabbit. If he brings in that rabbit, it's not going to have a pretty good time. It's going to have a pretty bad time. And he totally brought it in. Okay. Let's go for flanks here. Alright, yeah, he really should have started out with this to begin with, because that would have given me a much tougher time for sure. But he didn't, so that's great. Toe Nibbler is really pulling his weight in this battle for sure. Oh, crit right there. Let's see. Punch will take you out, so I'll just go ahead and do that. There should still be one more turn on that, so I can get a nice squeeze right here. I love that animation right there. That is too great. That's too funny. Alright, let's go ahead and go back into the Toe Nibbler. Oh, it landed at 50. Oh, boy. Sir, have you ever considered entering a lottery? Because he not only landed the damn... I'm not going to let you type the Toe Nibbler, you did so well. Not only did he land the 50%, but he got a damn 5% crit there too. You hate to see it. Or, in this case, you might love to see it because it's used against me. Alright, well let's see if we can't get this 15 in here. Try to get 5 games. Been going pretty great so far. Yeah, Toe Nibbler. That pet can tear you apart if you're not careful. I will say that time and time again. That pet can really take people by surprise. That's for sure. Oh wow, pretty interesting team you got here. You know, this Thunder Lizard Runt, this AoE here is pretty ridiculous, I tell you. I had to play with that at some point, but Akunda's Wrath is pretty gnarly. Let me go ahead and start out with this, but thankfully I have all my pets faster than him, so that's great. I remember going against that thing and Akunda's Wrath just tearing me apart. Like, it was not a fun time for me. Let's go ahead and go into Jingles here. Okay. Let's see. So I'm not faster than him yet. I think I will pop a squeeze on him first, and then I'll swap him out. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Quite a bit of damage. Oh, a blitz. Boom. Alright, and it'll bring in his lowest health pet being the Beast, which is definitely what I want for sure. Boom! Take that. Although his Beast ratio is active now, so that's not good. That's not good at all. Should I just commit here? Because he's probably going to do quite a bit of AoE damage here. Oh, he's going to do that first. Okay. Ouch. Oh, there goes the AoE spam. Oh, it's quite a bit of damage, but the good news is he does get that debuff there. So that's great and all, but look at this. Look at this AoE damage. Absolutely insane. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and go into Jingles. And I guess throw down another Booby Trap Presence. He's going to get another AoE off, but I guess that's okay. At least my Beast ratio's active now. See who he brings in here. Ooh, I would have loved for that to crit, for sure. Alrighty. Not looking too good for me, actually. There goes the turret. He's got that Mini-Mancer back there. Beast ratio, get to Winter's Veil. Maybe get a crit or something? That'd be nice, actually. Nope. Alright. There goes Bone Barrage. Alright. Yeah, it's not looking too good here, folks. There's no way I can go for a deep research. Deep research is guaranteed, just basically saying here, take me out. Yeah, I think he's actually got me here. Yeah, that Akunda's Wrath is no joke. Alright, looks like I'll get a loss right there. Let's see here. I don't want to do another game, though, to be honest. This isn't a half-bad team, you know, Minefield swap. Should I try re-queuing with it again? Yeah, I'll try again. Try to get another game in. Having quite a bit of fun with Severs here for sure. Not too sure what I could have done differently in that battle. That is Kunda's Wrath. It's the only pet in the game that has that too. Yeah, pretty insane, especially if you're somehow able to get maybe a amplify magic. Oh, this player. This is the darkness team that I run into quite a bit. Let's see what I can get done. I'm actually kind of surprised he started out with that. For sure. Okay. I really need to not miss any of my abilities if I want to stand a chance versus this guy. But I would love if he missed. I would love that all day long, actually. Alright, Beast Racial active now. We go into Lost Quill here. I think he's actually running Pounce. He is. Looks like somebody doesn't want to take a Beast Racial Baby Trap presence. Oh, I guess he does on the Nightshade. Still quite a bit of damage though, so I'll take it. So he's probably gonna go for another lash, I'd imagine. So I think that's my safe bet to go back into Jingles. Let's see. Booby Trap Presence or Gift of Winter's Veil. I think the Minefield, actually. Oh boy. Thank you so much. Okay, well, looks like I'll get both down. I don't know what he was thinking there. You big old fool. You know, I wasn't expecting that at all, especially from this particular player. He's not, you know, he's not dumb or anything like that, but that was not a very smart move. Yes, he's probably going to soak that on the Nightshade again. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alright. Now, again, you know, honestly, this is just speculation, but that honestly could still be that Legionnaire Murky player. I don't know. I'm going to assume that it's actually a different player. But again, you never know. I don't know. But I love giving that team a loss anytime that I can too. I have no idea why he did that, because that just allowed me to get off both of those abilities with a Beast Racial, I might add. So really nothing he could do there. I was actually quite worried that I could have potentially lost that. A bunch of darkness misses would have definitely screwed me over, but looks like he ran away with his tail tucked between his legs, just the way I like it. So, ta-ta, get out of here, out of my meta. But yeah, I think that will do it for this one. That was definitely a really good battle to end that off on. Severs, not a half bad pet, actually. Not too sure if I'd consider it, you know, an upper tier pet. He's definitely pretty decent, especially with his squeeze into, you know, one of these. I prefer Bash, but, you know, Death Grip is just as viable, I'd say. But, you know, this little moveset right here is probably the way to go for sure. Again, pretty easy to get. He's a drop in Torghast, or you can buy him off the auction house, like I said. Not too expensive. Pretty much you can roll with whatever breed you want. I prefer the extra power over the health and speed, but, you know, it's up to you. So, yeah, I'll leave it to you on that one to decide. But thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.